I have the Miligirl Collection of note cards, and I met Melanie, the artist, because we were both students at IIN, Institute for Integrative Nutrition, and we live in the same town. We're both health coaches, and I got a collection of her cards so that I could give them away. And what I quickly found out is that I'm very stingy with my cards because they're really so special and a bit sacred to me. So what I find is that I use these cards for very special rewards for very special clients that I have when they're going through something big or they overcame something big. And I'll go through my cards and pick out kind of just the right one. There's always a card that is absolutely perfect for the person I'm thinking of. The most recent one that I sent out was this one here, halfway. I had a friend actually who was going through something really major and quite a bit devastating. And so I sent her this card with a really special note inside about how, she is enough. This speaks of how your vessel is half full, but she really is already enough for everything that she wants. And really just reminding her to always find her joy within herself. And so I sent this to her, and it was really amazing because she contacted me as soon as she got it, and she was really just blown away by the card. And I always include a note to let them know why I sent this card, this one particular card, and how special it is to me. So I always say in there that the artist is a dear friend of mine, and that I really wanted them to have this card for whatever reason it is that I'm sending it. And so it really makes a huge impact when I send out one of the Miligirl Collection cards. Because of the artistry in each card, they're just powerful. They speak to my soul. And so I'm really choosy about who I send them to, and when I send them, they really do make an impact because others feel what I feel when I look at these. And Melanie has done an amazing job of pairing each image with a really powerful message of her own, and you really can tell where she was at in her life and where she was coming from and the lesson that she was learning at the time when you read one of these cards. And then when you pair it with your own personal message for your client or your friend or whoever it is that you're sending it to, wow, they're amazing. This one is titled The Difficult Kind, and Melanie actually gave this card to my oldest daughter, and my oldest daughter is very strong. Some would say difficult, but she's a really powerful young woman. And when Melanie gave her this card, I could see how deeply it touched her because she really got what Melanie was saying to her through this card. And it really gave her power within herself to really appreciate who she is. This card talks about burdens and how they have a hold of you. And so I will usually give this card to someone who has really just come to grips with something that they've been carrying around for a while, and they finally had the courage to let it go and know that they don't need that anymore, and they can now take in something big and wonderful. This card says, no matter which direction she turned, she always seemed to face toward heaven when she danced. And I love this card, love this. And I actually did recently send this to a friend also who was creating a new path for herself, separating from a relationship, and this I sent to her with a message really just telling her that in every opportunity that she has going forward, there's a moment to rejoice and to dance and to experience her pleasure.